This man needs no introduction, but I'll do it anyways. Alice Cooper.
Thank you. How are you doing?
So the Golden Gods Awards, what makes them so special?
This is the anti-Grammys. You know, that's what's great about it. You know, if you watch the Grammys had 2 rock and roll moments the whole night. And it was the Foo Fighters and Paul McCartney at the end with all the guitar players. 4 hours, and there was 2 moments of rock and roll.
So this is all metal.
This is pure rock and roll.
The whole night.
Yeah, this is pure rock and roll, and that's why it's vital.
And you won a Golden God Award last year, the Golden God Award.
I was the Golden God, and this year, this year, it's
it's Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Now, do you think he stacks up to you?
Oh yeah.
Does he deserve that Golden God?
Gene Simmons is a survivor. He's a guy that makes things happen. Him and Paul together are great. And everybody always wanted there to be a feud between me and Kiss. Kiss and we were good, best friends. You know?
And your performance last year at the Golden Gods Awards was amazing with your original band
the original
members.
guys.
What was that like to be back on stage with them?
Well, we went to high school together. Picture that. We went to high school before the Beatles came out. We were friends. And when we were about 15, the Beatles came out, and all of a sudden we said, let's do that. You know, let's not work at the car wash. Let's do that. Little did we know that we were going to turn it upside down, you know, and become the scourge of rock and roll. But, you know, every 3 of the guys in the band were art majors. And I think that we just took a different look at it. I said, I see a lot of Peter Pans. Where's Captain Hook? You know, let's be Captain Hook. I don't want to be Peter Pan.
She was a dirty dream, cool and clean, with seduction dancing in her eyes.
So now the Gurra Museum is having its own metal exhibit. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's about time.
You've used some amazing props over the years in your shows. Do you think that you'll donate any of those to the metal exhibit?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think what they're getting is one of my execution toys up there. They're either getting a gallows or a guillotine or an electric chair, probably a guillotine, I would imagine.
Now, do you have any props that you especially love and that you would never give up for anyone?
Well, there's certain things that are already in the other Hall of Fame. You know, the one in Cleveland, and I think they have a guillotine in there too. But that was the original guillotine. We've had about 5 or 6 different guillotines since then.
I imagine they get rusty after a while.
They get rusty and bloody, you know, and then and they don't work as well, and they you know.
What do you think about some of these new bands that use stage theatrics in their acts? Do you think it's kind of copying you, or do you love it? Do you embrace it?
Well, you know, when we did that, we were trying to open the door to that. So I was hoping bands would come through, and they did. Bands like Kiss, bands like, you know, Marilyn Manson, all the theatrical bands came through that door. And nobody copied Alice. I mean, we were sort of on our own in what we did. Everybody did their own version of it. I never thought Marilyn Manson was another Alice Cooper. I said, well, he's doing something totally different than I did. Same with Kiss. Same with Slipknot, you know. I mean, they all created their own monsters, which I think there's room for a lot more monsters out there.
I think so, too. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Introducing Fun Deals, the exciting daily deal service where you can find amazing deals and offers near you. Get discounts of up to 90% off local restaurants, spas, theaters, and much more. You can even share with family and friends. Experience savings today at fundeals.com.